Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we will be doing a reading on releasing, letting go, moving forward, freeing yourself from a situation that may be holding you back from moving forward. So we're just gonna take a look at the energies that may be holding you back and how you can move forward from this situation. So go ahead and pause the video here, take a deep breath, and pick whatever pile is calling to you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick whatever is calling out to you the most, and we'll see you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1, to your reading. So we'll start with your oracle cards, and then we'll pull tarot. So you have discover the pattern, move your body, tune in and connect, and the peregrine falcon with act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. So with this, I get the feeling that whatever you are holding on to is kind of in your body. This could be manifesting as some sort of imbalance, an illness, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm speaking energetically here, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. And there's also a need to kind of release this energy through your body, whether it's through movement like dance, just exercise. It could be through breathing or through like a yoga flow. Go with wherever your body is being called to, and try not to overthink this. If there's something that you really desire to do, go ahead and try that, whether it's a type of dance, or even some sort of exercise, or just walking that will help you breathe more and release the emotions you're holding in, or any sort of like creative flow. Just, it doesn't have to be a reason. Just throw music on, or even if you don't have music on, just listen to the music that's in your mind and just let it flow through you. There's really no overthinking here. Just your body is holding on to something that needs to be released, and it's time for you to kind of listen to your body, listen to what your body is saying to you, and kind of sit with it, acknowledge it, even if you don't quite know the answer to kind of releasing this or why it needs to be released. It's important that you kind of allow your body to express itself, and to do so without judgment or control, and just let things be released through your body. This could be different for everybody. Some, like, you may actually want to go take a run and do some heavy physical activity, which will kind of like release whatever your body's holding on to. For some, it could be yoga. For some, it could be dancing or simple walking. Even if it's you can't move as much, there's yoga that you can do sitting down. There's mudras that you can do, like, with the hand symbols and everything. So try to see what floats your boat and explore that, because that'll help you release whatever you are holding on to, and kind of make peace with it. So that's what this card is also kind of validating with: act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. So it's something that you don't need to overthink, or just go with the logical option that is before you. So I'll give you an example. For me, it was swimming. I needed to kind of be in water and release. I wasn't able to go for a long time, and I finally got back into it, and there's something so therapeutic and freeing about it for me. So I tried all sorts of exercise, but my body was asking for water and movement and swimming, and it just, there's nothing logical I can tell you. It's just that my body finds happiness in that moment. So you listen to your body and you find what it is, and respond to it without judgment, and kind of sit with it, and, you know, embrace what your body is trying to tell you, because it's coming through for you intuitively through your body, something that you need to release. And with this, I sense that there's also perhaps an illness or some sort of imbalance in your body you're dealing with. This could be generational, or it could be something that your body's trying to ask you for something here. So if you go analyze the times that this particular illness kind of acted up, or make a journal of it going forward, or, you know, just try to just ask your body to let you know why it's behaving a certain way, you will definitely find the answer. And it may not be as like direct or like as obvious as you think or as you expect, but there's something that your body is trying to tell you. And when you kind of allow your body to just be as it is and sit with it and allow it to express yourself and listen to your body when it's doing that, you will definitely analyze the pattern much more deeply. So we're gonna pull some tarot here to see more into the situation. So we're gonna, those cards, those were sticking out, so we're gonna shuffle the deck and take it from there. You have Taslim, I think that's how you pronounce. It's the Hangman. It's gonna be a little tight. 7 of Cups, 9 of Coins, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and Knight of Wands. So, you know, there's clearly something that needs to be released within you that's stuck in your body for a while now. And you may have tried a lot of options to kind of cure this or to figure out what the issue is, but ultimately, whatever it is, it's just something that needs to be moved, healed, released. I feel that for a lot of you, it may be just some sort of like angst or, you know, something being stored in your body for a long time, possibly through generations. And it's time now for whatever this is to be released. Otherwise, you may risk passing it on to future generations. So whatever you do to heal, you know, regardless of whether you have kids or not, there are various levels of healing. Whatever spiritual work we do will also be like felt, or it will affect those who are kind of bound to us through spiritual bonds as well. So this is not just a physical issue. It could be related to emotions. It could be a physical issue that turned emotional. Whatever it is, you don't need to overthink what the issue actually is, but there is a need to kind of ground your body and then allow your body to express itself through movement. And that will help you release whatever it is you're holding on to. For some of you, it could be as simple as like just exercising daily, you know, and it could be just a simple sage ritual that you need to do every day. Maybe every evening, make it a point to take like 1 minute out of your routine and sage yourself and cleanse the energy that you're holding on to. There is also like maybe just add a little bit more movement to your daily life. Like just say, you know, you either walk to work or you take a daily walk, just add like one more round in addition to what you're doing, or like just go around the block just one more time, or, you know, just something simple that will add new movement to your body in addition to what you do on a routine basis. And that will help your body kind of release itself. And there's also a message here that your body is actually very smart. Your body is so capable, and you don't need to push it to be something it's not. You don't even need to know how your body is healing, but trust that your body has the ability to heal, and keep that intention clear while you are kind of doing this daily ritual, and your body can heal and kind of release you from whatever you're holding on to. And I think a lot of you will find adding this new habit or hobby, or, you know, this new ritual to your body will actually be very liberating, and there will just be a shift in your life that, you know, even if you don't know what was released, or you know, consciously, like you don't know what issue was healed, but some type of healing will take place. So that's the message for you, pile one. Remember to take this with a grain of salt, because, you know, I'm not a licensed doctor or therapist. If you are having any issues with your body, please consult a doctor, and know that on an energetic level, this reading is just asking you to add more movement in your body, because it's speaking, their message is coming through to you from your body, and whatever your body is healing, or, you know, trying to heal right now, is telling you something deeper. So you may want to look into it more spiritually, or I would say just start with adding movement and just see what comes out of that. So that's all for you, pile one. I hope that resonated, and we'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile two, to your reading. So we're going to start with the oracle cards, and then we'll see what comes up through tarot. So you have work together, back to basics, awaken your inner shaman, and cheetah. Yeah, so with these cards, pile two, the message is very straightforward for you. The message is actually a lot more practical than it is spiritual. And it's as simple as it could be working on your diet, it could be purging your environment, it could be to add more prayer or some sort of ritual in your daily life with intention that will help you move forward if you're struggling to release something that's in your past. So it's very straightforward here. Whatever you are holding on to, maybe it's a question of just letting it go. So this may be a good time to kind of, you know, what I call Marie Kondo your house, or, you know, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but it could be time to just take inventory and say, you know what, I don't need these things that I'm holding on to, and I need to let it go, because energy can linger through objects as well. So if there's something that you're just holding on to, because you're afraid to let it go, or that, you know, it just reminds you of something that like you need to release, even if those emotions are happy, unless it's absolutely something that is like a family heirloom or once in a lifetime thing that really brings you joy. If it's just something you're holding on to, just because it's time to kind of let that go, because even those things just take space. So the more you fill your your space with things that, you know, from the past, it blocks new from entering. So it could also just be within your body. It could be that you just need to maybe watch your diet, like add things that your body needs, and kind of exercise and release things so that your body doesn't need to hold on to. It could be cleansing your space. It could be mentally as well, that maybe you're overly focused on things that aren't serving you. So there may be a need to either add like a meditation ritual, or this could also be a need to find more social activities that kind of distract you from being stuck in your situation. So this is a very practical pile 2. There's really not much of spiritual work here. It's all very like physical work that you need to do to cut a routine that you're having and kind of like do something new, or, you know, do more things that you actually want to do and less of what you have to do. It may be that you need to ask for help, you know, to just kind of get your life together. I try not to get personal in these things, but for me, it was, you know, there are times where I enjoy cleaning, but there are times when I really needed help. So there were times when it was just worth it for me, even though you know, it's not that I have like the biggest income, but to just hire a cleaner to clean my house, because it made such a difference for me mentally, and, you know, just with my time, I could use it to do better things, and I've just felt happy having a clean home. So don't be afraid to ask for help where you need it to kind of let go of things, or bring in more energy that you need. So it's as simple as that with all aspects in your life right now. Pile 2, whether it's your home, your emotion, your physical body, you know, your goals, where you spend most of your time. If you're doing too many activities that are really not serving you, remember, time is also money. So use your time wisely and see where you can get some help to kind of take your tasks like off your shoulder, to take your workload off your shoulder. And, you know, this is in general in all of your life. You really just need to analyze where you are holding on to too much, what you are doing too much of that is not serving you, and just switch towards doing things that make sense to you. And, you know, with the inner shaman card coming up, it's very real. It's very concrete. So it's taking concrete action that is what will help you move forward here. So let's see what comes up in tarot. Sorry, I just moved my cloth. I hope it didn't disrupt too much. Okay. Yeah, so 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, the Fool, 10 of Cups, and 6 of Coins. Yeah, so there's a need here, pile 2, to really ask for help where you need it, because you've just been carrying too much. It's you know, I'm just trying to point out where in your life this could be. It could be hiring a trainer. It could be taking a workout class rather than figuring things out on your own. It could be hiring someone to clean your house or organize your stuff, delegating tasks where you need to, asking for help. Maybe, you know, if you have friends that you trust, like maybe tell them, you know, hey, if you come over and help me clean, I will buy you dinner. And, you know, you'll be surprised at how much people are actually willing to help. So this is also an opportunity for you to kind of serve others. So if you are abundant, you know, if you are privileged, know that you can actually help others in this process. So you don't have to do everything by yourself. change your perspective to look at this in a way where you are helping someone as well. If you are giving someone else an opportunity to help themselves, you can do that too. And kind of unloading what you are carrying, or kind of just simplifying it and reducing your clutter and letting go of what you don't need will really help shift your mindset, like your mental health and your physical health possibly. I'm not a doctor, so please take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, but it can really help heal you and bring a sense of lightness and happiness in your life where you really need it. So even think of it like, if you're spending too much time doing something rather than spending time with your family, maybe you can engage your family in an activity that could be fun and also helping you. So think of ways where you can get help, where you don't have to do everything on your own, and you can kind of release things that are no longer serving you, whether they're habits or behaviors, items like stuff and things that you're holding on to, or just beliefs at the end of the day, that you have to do everything on your own. Maybe that's a belief that is starting to become a burden for you, and that it's important for you now to reach out and ask for help, to release your burden. So that message is very strong for you, pile 2, to release first stuff. And this is not anything emotional or spiritual, or it could be tied to it, but this is very concrete and practical. There's your energy on a daily basis is spent doing things that the majority of things that you're doing are maybe not serving your best interest. So it's time for you to kind of unload your responsibilities a little bit and delegate and perhaps purge, free yourself from the burden that you are carrying. Because when you do this, it will kind of bring a sense of lightness within you. And it's actually interesting because there are times when it actually does affect you physically and mentally, these things that we can do for ourselves. So for you, it'll be a very noticeable, concrete change. It's when you do what this pile is kind of advising you to do. It's not like woo spiritual, it's very practical. So I hope that resonated, pile 2. I'm wishing you lots of love and strength in doing this. Overall, it's very positive, and I think you will do this once you realize what you're holding on to. So I hope that the best things in life find their way to you. That's all for you, pile 2. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile 3, to your reading. So we're going to start with the oracle, and then we'll pull tarot to clarify things. So you have change your perspective, balance yourself, connect with animals, and penguin. And it says the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So with this pile 3, I get the sense that you have released a lot, and you are growing to kind of bigger and better things. And for you, what needs to be released is your beliefs and your sense of perspective, because you may not be seeing the growth that you have attained so far. You may not see the changes that are coming, but maybe you're overly focused on what is negative, or where you're not growing, or things that are not happening, or things that have gone wrong. So it's time for you to kind of change your mind, change the way you are seeing things, and know that good things are possible for you, because you don't really know what is coming, right? It could be good, it could be bad. That's on your perspective. But if you kind of look at things in a way that no matter what is coming, it's an opportunity, either for me to celebrate or for me to grow, or, you know, in some way to improve myself. So, and there's no need to fear what is coming, right? Because how much of what we fear actually comes true? Very little. There are things we fear that do come true, but a very small, you know, part of what we dread actually comes true. So it's time for you, pile 3, to kind of ground yourself in the present and to kind of just bring more light into your life. And for a lot of you, that could be with animals. Perhaps you have pets, or like just connecting with animals brings you joy. So find ways to do that, whether it's through, you know, spirit guides, or like, you know, physically interacting with animals, just sensing their presence even. So do what is needed for you to kind of increase more joy in your life right now, because I think a lot of good is coming for you. A lot of negativity that you have experienced, a lot of that is in your past. It's not going to come with you to your future, and your future is actually a lot more brighter than your past. So you've actually experienced a lot of darkness, so it's kind of maybe hard for you to see the light, but what is coming now is so beautiful, and you can't keep seeing it with the same darkness that you've been seeing it so far. So this is a very let's pull tarot, because it's the message is very like simple. It's as simple as just changing your perspective, just releasing what has already happened. There's just no need to hold on to the past because it's not serving you anymore. There's no need to overthink. There's, you know, it's a time of just freedom and possibility. So that's what's coming up for you. So let's see what the tarot cards say. You have Shabanu. It's the Empress card. I'm probably mispronouncing that really badly. 6 of Staffs or 6 of Wands. Son of Coins. Knight of Pentacles. And Star. Sithara means star. Kuwat, it means, or strength. The Strength card. So yeah, with this, it's just so, the message is so obvious. So first off, if there are any animal guides here that are particularly jumping out for you, we have a butterfly here. We have a nuthatch, or 2 of them here. We have this deer, or something like that, and a penguin, a lion, there's horses here. So if there's something jumping out at you, go ahead and kind of Google the animal guide message for that. But it's so obvious here because you're moving into a time of so much success, wish fulfillment, recognition, victory, abundance, happiness, like just peace. Like, you know, the Empress, you know, you're on top of the world. You're basking in the abundance and the results of your hard work. There's, you know, like, it's like the way forward is so happy and simple and just so filled with abundance and happiness. And it's like there's just a need for you to release what has happened in the past. For you guys, it's as simple as like stop dwelling on what has happened. You know, I feel that there's healing here, and the star is also healing, but I get the sense that whatever healing is happening is kind of automatically happening. You kind of just have to allow it and just pay attention to it when certain animals come up, you know, or you see like an animal like totem that is recurring again and again, or say you have dreams with certain animals. Just see what those messages are trying to tell you, because it'll just come to you so automatically. There's nothing more that you need to do right now. And all that you are being asked to do is stay strong and stop dwelling on the past and stop focusing on what is negative. Don't hold on to what has already happened. Allow yourself to move forward, because there's so much joy coming for you right now. Honestly, pile 3, I don't even know what else to add here. This is just, it's kind of so far like the best pile that we've had, where, you know, there's really not much for you to do. Everything's happening for you. Just do what brings you joy in the moment, and just pay attention to what the signs are telling you, especially your animal spirit guides. But I feel that, you know, it's not that you really need to pay close attention, because if something is meant to come to you, it'll make itself like very obvious to you. And you may feel a certain connection with certain animals, or you may have a dream with them. You may see certain animal, like, you know, pictures, or like, you know, a certain animal repeating over and over in your life. You may want to adopt a pet, and or, you know, whatever it is, or go find some animal friends, because so much is coming for you. You are so ready for it, whether you recognize it or not. You will be successful. You will experience this period of lightness, abundance, and freedom and happiness that is coming to you. Yeah, there's nothing you really need to do. Things are happening for you. The only thing that is being asked of you is to just stop holding on to the darkness that you've endured, and kind of just bring your attention to happier aspects of your life and what is to come. Allow yourself to dream. This is really beautiful, pile 3. I hope that resonated, and I'm wishing you lots of love, and I really hope that you are blessed with like the capacity to kind of make the best of all that is coming to you, because there's so much coming to you. And I really hope that, you know, that you are blessed with the grace that helps you kind of absorb all that is coming to you, to attract and really bask in that beauty of all that's coming. So that's all for you, pile 3. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile 4, to your reading. We're going to start with the oracle cards, and then we're going to look at your tarot. So what is being released, or what needs to be released? So you have grow your truth with black snake, be an open channel, have courage, and you have dog with your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Yeah. So what you need to release, pile 4, is this sense of loyalty to things that are not in your best interest. This could be to relationships that are just not serving you anymore. You're doing too much and, you know, not getting enough. this could also be to certain beliefs or behaviors. I'm trying to think of a good example to give you, but it's perhaps like you have an attachment to a certain like dogma or a belief that is just not serving you anymore. You know, like maybe you're letting people kind of push you around too much. Or it could be kind of the opposite, where perhaps your defenses are too high. You know, you've had to protect yourself too much that your loyalty to this sense of like drawing like a very high boundary is really not working in your best interest anymore either. So analyze your situation for what it is, and kind of look at what your beliefs are, and you know what do you value as truth, and what you give power to the most, in terms of, you know, whether they're like habits or behaviors, like certain mental like programming, you know. Do you keep responding to things in a certain way that is just not helping you anymore? So each different pile kind of had their own like flavor. Like for some it was very mundane. For the one just before you, it was very like mental. For you, it's kind of spiritual. You may want to take another look at your faith, and see what beliefs, whether it's from your family or your religious community, what beliefs are you holding on to that are no longer serving you? So it's time to take a look at that. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. I think this is an opportunity for you to really expand and grow. And with this, you know, with this snake here, it's an awakening. It's a spiritual awakening with the chakras along your spine, going all the way from, you know, the base to the crown. Like there's growth happening for you. So that you're not doing, there's nothing negative that you're holding on to that is like kind of just holding you back from your growth or anything. But the time has come for you to just like really analyze your spiritual beliefs and what you give the most energy to, and see if that's still serving you. And it's not necessarily like a change in faith or something, but it's just the way you connect with the divine. What is serving you and what isn't? How can you connect more deeply with the divine? And with, you know, whether it's with your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever it is, how can you strengthen that connection? So, and this is just an opportunity for you to become stronger, you know, release your fear and kind of become more empowered in your spiritual growth. So that's the message for you ultimately, pile 4, to kind of analyze your spiritual beliefs and loyalties, and really take a look at what you may be believing or holding on to that is not helping you grow anymore, and what you can do to make your relationship with spirit, with the divine, with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, like how can you deepen that connection? So let's pull through. Six of Coins, the Lovers, Two of Swords, the Hierophant, and Nine of Swords. Yeah, so there's simply an opportunity for you to expand and grow. With the Hierophant coming up, this does connect to your spiritual beliefs or community or knowledge, your beliefs, you know. And then with these cards coming up, I think there's maybe you're not seeing how certain beliefs may be holding you back, but pay attention to what is kind of not working for you. Like if you are engaging in certain spiritual activities, but they're not bringing you joy, if they're bringing you confusion or a sense that you are not trying hard enough, you're not enough, you're not doing enough, maybe just take a pause away from that for now, because ultimately we are enough as we are. Even though there's room for us to do better and grow, we can't be focused too much on like what our flaws are or where we're not enough. And the divine, as much as it wants you to grow, it doesn't want to shame you or kind of make you feel that you're not enough. It's the perspective that matters. It's like you can look at it, as like there's room to grow, or you can look at it as like I'm not enough and I'm not taking up the space or the responsibility that is needed from me. And the divine will always, the perspective will always be something positive, empowering, expansive. So it's fine if you are starting a new practice, or you want to start a practice where, maybe you're not quite like succeeding in the pace that you want to, but you do want to keep moving and growing towards it. But then there's also a need to analyze what is just not helping you at all. Whether it's beliefs or like your religious community, or whatever it is that is tied to your spiritual growth, to reanalyze that, because there is something a lot more deeper. The divine or spirit, whatever you want to call it, actually wants to bond with you deeper. So it's love that will lead the way forward. It's the light. It's the sense of like what is truly meant for you, what will bring you happiness, what will bring you joy, that is leading you forward. So if there's something that is the opposite right now, if there's something that is tiring you out, making you feel like you're not worthy enough, or that you're just not strong enough, you're just not capable enough, it's time to just maybe put that away for now. I'm not saying you have to eliminate it altogether. Maybe it's not the time. Maybe you come back to it. But if there's something that is making you feel that you're just not enough, that you're just like not enough, making you feel bad and like negative and repressed and fearful, and so it's time to let that aspect of your beliefs go and focus on things that make you feel more expansive, make you feel whole, make you realize that you are enough, and you do have room to grow, but that doesn't mean that you're not enough. So this can be different to everybody watching this. It's not like a clear formula, but that's essentially what it is. What needs to be released for you is kind of a blind trust or a blind faith or some sort of misplaced loyalty, where you're putting your energy or your time, your spiritual energy, into something that is just not serving you anymore. Whether it's a belief or practice, a community, like a dogma. So focus on activities that bring you love, bring you a sense of belonging and acceptance, peace, inner peace, wholeness, where you are enough and complete as you are. So that's the message for you, pile 4. I hope that resonated, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.